Hey guys, Shadow916 here, and I'm gonna be reading the ending of Tune Set to Kill. Been getting some good comments saying you guys love it, and yeah. So I'm gonna be continue reading, and I'll get to you at the end. Alrighty, let's get it going. Chapter 10. Teresa, it's you. It's you. Jeff and I turn around just in time for a woman who has icy blue hair and eyes to run up to me and hug me. Jeff brings out his knife. I'm sorry, ma'am, but my name is Teresa. It's Sophia. Sorry, people. Let me read that. I'm sorry, ma'am, but my name isn't Teresa. It's Sophia. She then shakes her head. Forgive me, Sophia, but I'm your mom. My eyes open wide, and she lets go of me and stares at Jeff and screams. Jeff brings up the knife, and I put my hand to stop him. It's okay. Remember, Daddy told me that he isn't my father, so she might be right. She gives me a questioning look. Who's Daddy? Who's Daddy? She asks. I giggled, and I giggled, and I grab both Jeff's and her hand, and I start running toward the house. You'll see. I then open the doors to the house to see Daddy standing there. The woman who is my mom screams back away a couple feet while I run up to him and hug him. Sophie, who's this? Daddy asks in a cool voice. She claims to be my mommy. The woman stares at Daddy wide-eyed. That's your daddy? She says, as she points his trembling finger at him. Daddy then walks up to her and she turns white. He then offers his hand and she timidly shakes it. This way, ma'am. No need for you to stand out here. Come inside and I'll explain. Daddy then explained everything to Mommy as she sat nervously on our couch while I play with Smile. She nervously glances at all three of the others as she listens and slowly starts to get comfortable. So you're the one who's been keeping her safe. Thank you. But may I ask a question? Daddy nods and she takes a deep breath and lets it go. I'm sorry for the burden, but could you keep her for a while longer? I look up in confusion. Aren't I staying with Daddy forever? No, sweetie. I knew your mom and would someday come. I'll visit you though, and not that I don't want Sophie to stay, but why can't you have her now? Mommy shakes her head and shivers, looks at Jeff, then me, then Smile, then Daddy. My husband, her father, isn't a very nice person, she says as she raises her shirt sleeve to reveal multiple bruises. My eyes widen in fear. That is a woman. That's it, woman. You're staying here. Sorry, guys. Kind of tired right now. But yeah, continuing. Jeff declares. Mommy stares at him, and Daddy nods. I'm sorry, ma'am, but I can't have the mother of my dear Sophie living like that. Also, might I ask your name? Tears come to my mommy's eyes and she wipes them away. Thank you so much. I hate that man, but he always threatens to kill me if I left. My name is Rachel. Yours? She acts as she gestures all around the room. Slender man, but you can call me Slender. This is Smile. Sorry guys, character weirdness. Okay. Continuing again. I squeal as I point at my dog while he wags his tail. I'm Jeff, your daughter's boyfriend. I blush at Jeff's comment and my mom giggles and Daddy nods. I knew it was going to happen sooner or later, Daddy comments. Jeff and I then show Mommy around the whole house, and I show her my dresses. Mommy's face turns pale when Jeff shows her his knife collection and she laughs at all my jokes. Today has been a good day. I hope tomorrow is too. Chapter 11. It's been a week since Mommy had moved in, and everything is perfect. Jeff has promised to take me out of creepypasta land and show me the outside. I'm so excited. I can't wait to see new people and new things. Jeff has been telling me of things I will see, like a restaurant, a mall, stores, animal shelters, churches. I'm so excited. I think something's going on with my mommy and daddy though. They're acting a bit strange. Like the other day, Mommy tripped in the hallway and Daddy caught her. The only thing is that she blushed, and afterwards he scratched his head nervously. I didn't notice until Jeff pointed it out to me. He thinks it's gross. I think it's sweet. Another good thing is that Jeff has been killing less and less. He's only killed 4 people this week. I'm so proud that he is slowly quitting, and it's all thanks to me. I asked him politely to stop. He said no. I started crying, and he gave in. I wonder why though. Does crying have some magical power? If it does, then that would make sense. Today I'm wearing a light blue dress with white at the bottom and a belt around my waist. You ready? Jeff asked as we start to see the light of the sun that I've never seen. We then enter into a small, non-busy street. On the other side was another street filled with what Jeff has told me are cars. On the other side, Jeff points out a mall that is filled with people, and he grabs my hand, and when the cars stop, we run past them and we run towards the mall. The one thing I didn't understand is that Jeff has to wear a bandana on his face to hide his smile. He said it would scare people, which I don't understand. I think his smile is beautiful. I see all different kinds of people as I look around. There's a girl with medium blonde hair, wearing a pink and blue short shirt and short shorts, and a guy passes by with kind of long, black, flippy hair, and has something silver sticking out into a hoop around his lip. Jeff pulls me into a part of the mall. The store, pick whatever you want, and I'll buy it for you. I gawk at everything, and I shyly look at him. But I don't deserve this. I haven't earned it, I exclaim. He doesn't need to be so nice to me. Yes, you do. Now come. Sorry. Now come on. Let's look around. We then walk over to the dresses, and they have different colors. There are purple, red, black, orange, brown, and multiple colored ones. I look in amazement at them all, and I see this really beautiful one. Jeff sees me staring at it and picks it up. Whatever you want. I kiss him on the cheek, and I look around more. I find this cute bracelet that fits with the dress nicely, and I pick it up, and I try it on. It slips on smoothly, so I decide to wear it. I then find other dresses and more shoes and hair accessories. Jeff then buys it all, and I thank the person at the desk. When we get outside, I give Jeff a gigantic hug and kiss on the cheek. Thank you so much for all the things you got me. I love them. I then hear some music playing from the store across the hallway. Stay for tonight. If you want to, I can show you what my dreams are made of. As I'm dreaming of your face, I've been away for a long time, such a long time, and I miss you there. I can't imagine being anywhere else. But here. Oh, that was a song. Did not know that. Continue reading. Okay. I then run over there to find a video being played of some guy singing. Under it said, "New Sleeping with Sirens album." What's wrong? Jeff asked as I pointed to the screen. It's playing a pretty song. Do you like it? I nod and Jeff grabs my hand and we walk to the store next to it. He then buys me what he calls a laptop, and he says I can watch, listen, and basically do anything with it. and that he can hook up Wi-Fi at the house. Thank you so much, Jeff, for everything. Chapter 12. We continue to look around. Jeff then pulls us into a restaurant and Jeff orders us pizza. As we wait for our order, a girl about my age comes up. Hi, I'm Nicole. She greets. I look at Jeff and then I stand up and slightly bow. I'm Sophia. It's a pleasure to meet you. Nicole then giggles and sits down beside me as I sit back down. I look at Jeff and I can tell that he's getting annoyed. I put my hand on his clenched fists and he untenses. Is this your boyfriend? She asks, staring at our hands cushioningly. I look down, blushing, and I nod. She giggles again and turns to Jeff. So, what's up with that banana? Sorry, guys. I'm starting to get kind of sick again, but getting better. Okay, continuing. She asks, and I get nervous for Jeff. He didn't want anyone to see his face. What if she asks him to take it off? I have embarrassing scars on my face. He answers kind of truthfully, but both of us loves his scars, and neither of us are embarrassed by them. Nicole then nods her head, and our pizza arrives. Well, Sophia, it was nice meeting you. You too, sir. She then walks away waving. I slightly wave back, and Jeff sits there. He then gets me off a slice of pizza and puts it on my plate. I look at him, and he nods for me to taste it. I then take a bite, and it's delicious. I then take another bite, and Jeff then gets his own slice. I had to go to the bathroom after we finished eating, and he told me to stay right at the entrance of the mall so he could find me. I wait there patiently, humming that song from earlier. A van then pulls up, and a man gets out, and he looks around. He then spots me and walks up to me. May I help you, sir? I ask. He looks scary, but so do a lot of other people here who seem nice. He nods his head and he grabs my arm and throws me in the van. I scream for help and he brings a piece of cloth up to my face, covering my mouth and nose. I smell something strange before everything goes black. I open my eyes what seems like minutes later to find myself in what looks like an abandoned house. I try to move to find myself tied up, a gag in my mouth. I then hear footsteps and I look up to see Nicole. She's standing over me, a grin adorning her face. You were too cute for my brother and me to pass up on, she says. Jack? She yells, and a guy... She yells and the guy walks in. He is wearing a blue mask with no place for a mouth or nose, and his eyes... Sorry guys, Cat had a little bit of an interruption. I'm gonna reread that part of the sentence again, so yeah. Continuing. She yells and a guy walks in. He's wearing a blue mask with no place for a mouth or nose, and his eyes, they're missing with black stuff oozing out of them. I try to get out of my bindings to find them getting tighter. I try to scream, but instead I gag on the gag. Jeff, where's Jeff? Is he okay? Jeff? Tears come to my eyes, and Nicole kicks me in my stomach hard. I cry out as much as I can, and she takes the gag out. I cough up a little blood, and I look at them. You get the kidneys, I get the rest of the body. To do as I please. She kicks me again, and I cough up more blood. Please. It's Jack, right? Please help me, I say, coughing here and there in between a few words. You don't need to see me as a monster, he asks. And Nicole looks at him. Of course she does. Everyone does. Now go ahead and take her kidneys. I shake my head at her remark. No, you're not a monster. So what if you care to kill? So what if you crave to kill? Crave to take kidneys? You are still a person. You still have a soul. The blackness starts oozing out even more. I guess those are tears. I guess he's always in pain. I feel sad for him. And he then helps me up and takes off the ropes. Idiot, what are you doing? Nicole questions as I dust myself off. I then hear footsteps and the door busts open to reveal Jeff, his face now uncovered. Nicole screams and I run up to him and hug him. You, I knew there was something wrong with you when we met. He says, are they both to blame? Jeff finishes with a question, his voice deep and fierce with hostility. I nod and then I shake my head. No, please, Jeff, don't hurt them. No one deserves pain. How can you say that? They caused you pain. He demands more than asks. I start crying and Jeff's face softens. Look, I'm sorry. Please don't cry. He soothes as he wipes away my tears. Jack then walks up and Jeff grabs his knife. Do you really think I'm a monster? I'm not a monster. He seems like a child looking for comfort. I shake my head. Of course not. No one's a monster. Just because you look different, it means nothing. You are you, not your looks. I can tell he's happy and he bows to me and then straightens. Thank you so much. Nicole, let's go. He then grabs the unconscious Nicole and drags her out of the room. Jeff and I hug and kiss and we made our way back home. Today has been an eventful day. Chapter 13. When we go back home, I could find either mommy or daddy. I then heard noise in Daddy's bedroom and Jeff laughs and looks at me. I just stare at him. What's so funny? Do you think Daddy's okay? Do you think Mommy's okay? Jeff shakes his head and starts laughing. Apparently I'm not getting something. I wonder what it is. And Jeff then grabs my hand and he leads me to my room. He then lies me down and kisses my forehead. It's been a long day. Get some sleep, he says, as he closes the door to my room. I smile. How did he know I felt tired? I yawn and I get up and I take a quick shower and I change into pajamas and I go back to bed and I fall asleep. A few weeks have passed and I'm sitting on the couch with Jeff. Mommy and Daddy say they have good news. I wonder what it is. I look over at Jeff and he shrugs and squeezes my hand to comfort me from my confusion. Mommy and Daddy then walk in the room and they're holding hands. Sophie, Jeff, we have something important to tell you. Daddy says first. I'm going to be a new mommy, Mommy says with a smile. I jump up and I hug them both as Jeff starts laughing. I'm going to be an older sister, a sister, I exclaim as I jump up and down. I'm so excited, I can't wait. For the next 9 whole months, Mommy's belly has been growing more and more. She's also been very moody, and anything would change her mood. Daddy seems to be a lot more happy, but I can tell he's afraid for Mommy. I've been really excited. I'm going to be a big sister. I hope it's a girl. I could play with her hair, play dolls, and have fun. Jeff has also taken me outside a lot as well. We've seen Jack a couple of times, and I don't think he likes Jeff. I mean, it's like he's jealous. Of what, I wonder? Anyways, I haven't seen Nicole. I guess she's still mad at me for some reason. During the 6th month, Mommy finally told us the gender of the baby, and I'm having a little sister. I'm so happy, and I can't wait. Jeff and I went shopping for baby clothes, and something funny happened. After we got finished searching for clothes, we went to the checkout counter. The woman there looked at us strangely. Are you two having a young? She asks. I nod and tell her that I'm 13. Jeff has never told me his age. Ma'am, this is for her. Ma'am, this is for her mom. Her mom is pregnant. So weird. Okay, continuing. Jeff answers. I nod with my eyes open wide and a big smile on my face. I'm going to be a big sister to a baby girl. The woman then laughs and she checks us out and tells us to wish my mom luck for her. Then finally they came. Mommy was on the sofa and Daddy had gotten a human doctor. Daddy hid in the closet while watching everything. I stared in amazement at my mom giving birth and Jeff looks disgusted. The baby then pops out and the doctor catches her. Well, I've never had a baby do that, or be this pale, or have no nose. Man, your daughter has no nose. My mom just says that it's a condition that runs in her husband's family, and he leaves it alone. He cleans my sister off and he wraps her in a blanket and he hands her to my mom and he leaves. Daddy then comes out. Look, darling, she has your nose. Mommy says while laughing. We all then laugh and I get told my baby sister. Mommy, what's her name? I ask. Mommy has never told me a name before. Aria. Her name will be Aria Slender. I smile and I hug Mommy while Daddy held Aria. That's a beautiful name, Mommy. Or that's a beautiful name, Mommy. Okay. Okay. Last chapter. Chapter 14. Yeah, guys, let's see what happens. 5 years later. I'm standing in my beautiful wedding gown at the end of the garden as Jeff walks down the small aisle. He takes my hand and kisses it as Daddy says the traditional words for our wedding. Do you, Jeff, take Sophia to be your lawfully wedded wife, to have and to hold, as long as you both shall live? Jeff nods. I do. Daddy then turns to me and asks the same question, except the other way around and husband instead of wife. I nod. I do. You may now kiss the bride. Jeff then lifts my veil and he kisses me. Mommy and Daddy claps and I look at 5-year-old Aria. She gently smiles at me and I'm astonished. She never smiles. I then smile at Jeff and we kiss again. And we all go back inside for cake. Cake. Cake! I yell as I run into the house. Jeff right behind me. We all then eat cake and Aria plays with my veil, ripping it in half and doing her small giggle that she does with a smile. She's turned out to be adorable. Jeff and I are married as well as Mommy and Daddy, and everyone is happy and healthy. This makes me so happy. I wonder what the future holds in store for us. The end. Well, that's the whole story, you guys. Hope you like it. So far, it's mainly been towards the ending that got more interesting, but yeah. So, you'll be hearing more stories from me. Next story that I'll be telling will be one of a Slenderman story. So, if there's a Slenderman story you guys like, just comment on below and I will read it. And make sure, like I've been saying before in some other videos, don't make it too long or too short. It's just the right one. So, yeah. Well, see you guys. Hope you loved it. Leave a like and subscribe to me and get more stories going. Alrighty. Bye.